What's up everybody, it's Kraken here, back with another episode of Medieval Dynasty. Just past the season to autumn now. I want to come over here and immediately harvest this cabbage and put it into the food storage. This will take me a little while to do, but see, cabbage is nice, you can just hold E to collect. You don't need a scythe or a sickle. And I will quickly harvest all of this and bring you guys back and show you how much I got from all this. And there we go, all the cabbage has been harvested. Let me just show you in here, we got 877 cabbage. If I pull all of this out and show you here, it shows they have 300 food, they eat 90 a day. So with the meat we have in there, they'll last this whole season, which is quite nice. They have enough water, not quite enough food, or wood, sorry. But that was 300 food. Now we put all 877 in here. And now they have 4,685. So I don't think my people will go through this food by the time, like, it'll rot before they go through all of it. But that's fine, because we don't have to worry about food ever, like not for a long time. Also off camera, I built the smithy over here. Just a temporary location because we're gonna upgrade it and move it anyways. We can forge copper, tin, bronze with copper and tin, and iron. Won't get to iron for a long time. Can also make some like metal tools over here, some armor, and over here we can make just some regular like stone and wood tools. I did make some pickaxes because this episode, I think, now that we have food sorted, I don't really want to build too many more buildings here. Because let's see if it shows here, the taxes, it racks up for how many people and how many like buildings you have. And currently I don't really have a solid money making way, so I don't want to keep building more buildings before the end of this year. Afterwards then it'll be full force. So I think for this episode we're going to go mining. And I believe there is a mine right up over here. Kind of looks like it's a mine. So I'll go check that out. Just past Pestovia here. And I'll show you a tip that I like to do too. Oh, we also got 209 cabbage seeds. I want to come over here and just leave 100 so we can plant a full plot again. And I'm going to sell the rest of these for money. So I'm going to take 40 straw, all the sticks I have, so that when we get there, we're going to build a resource storage, so we can mine. The ores are really heavy. We can mine everything, put it directly into resource storage, and it'll connect with this one, so we can just pull it out here. So I got some tools on me. I will meet you guys over in Pestovia to show you how much the seeds sell for. And I'll be right back. So here I'm back in Pestovia. Going to sell these seeds. 109 for $272. Quite nice. I do appreciate that. I know that that money is definitely gonna go into a bow and stone arrows maybe. But smithy copper arrows, because that's what we're gonna make to sell and make a bunch of money. So probably copper arrows, and then we should still have a little bit left, and I will buy the stone arrows just so we can have some arrows for our own hunting. I'm gonna run over to this potential mine and bring you guys back. Alright, we're coming up on this area here. I know on the other maps there's bears in front of the caves. Other map, I should say. But I guess there's no bear here. Hopefully there's nothing inside. Shouldn't be. But now I want to figure out where we're going to place this. I think right here would be a good spot. I just need to clear out some trees. This tree, probably this tree too, we'll need. Sorry, on the map there I just discovered a lynx spot. Hunting. There should be a way to see. There we go. Oh. There might be lynxes nearby. That way. I should be careful of that. So I did bring the straw with me. I didn't bring any stones because they're pretty easy to find. And I collected some more sticks on the way here, so I should have all the sticks I need. And we will get some extra, which is always welcome. With those logs, I do want to make a shovel, because I left mine back at the base thinking I wouldn't need it. And look at where we are now. This stump does need to be removed, and so does this one probably. That didn't count. There we go. And now a resource storage. There's kind of a road here that I would like to keep intact, but right there. Actually, I want to see if we can't get that any closer to the mine. Just so it's less distance to run, like that. And now we will need to gather stones while we're here. Like I said, it's not that bad to just go out and find your stones. There is like rock here that we could mine with the pickaxe to get stones, but all the pickaxes are in the resource storage, so we have to build it to get access to them first. But we only need like 12 stones. There you go. That's all the stones we need for this building. Eventually you can place down like mine buildings on the mines here, or the caves, and you can assign people to just mine the resources for you, and you actually need to place one down. I'll show you when we get further into this cave, to unlock the back end of the cave, and that back end like goes deeper, and that's where you find iron. So we can't actually mine any iron until we put a mine onto a cave. And the mine is down here at 5,000 building points. We're at 602 after, well, this is now episode 4. So it's gonna be a little while until we get to that for sure. I don't know if I ever explained fully the skill system. These skills up here, these points, I get those points from doing stuff manually, like me actually physically doing it. But the building technology points, I get that from also doing stuff manually. But my villagers that, like the hunters, will get the survival technology automatically. The woodshed guys will get building technology, farmers will get this, and the crafters will get production. So later on, when we have probably like 3 or 4 woodsheds going, tier 2, then we will definitely be earning that a lot faster and not like be really having to focus on it. Probably be unlocking stuff faster than I can actually build it, as I do have a little bit of boosted XP rates. Only 1.5, but yeah. I will keep chopping down trees here. Get this resource storage all built up and bring you guys back when I'm ready to go in the mine. And just to bring you guys back here, I'm not quite done building it, but these are the maple trees that I wanted to show you guys in the first episode there. So you chop it down. First off, you can get 1 log from the stump and chop it up, and there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can get 5 logs from it overall. Definitely the better trees to harvest. But that is the resource storage done. I'm going to deposit almost all of that. I do want to build wow, where is it in here? A simple campfire. Just right there. Put these sticks in. I'll put the wooden hammer. All of this. Basically all of it, just so I'm really light. Bucket of water. And then I'm going to grab, I crafted some more simple torches. I'm going to grab maybe 2 pickaxes, maybe a 3rd one, just to start out. And we're going to go mining now. So it gets really dark in here, so I have to have the torch. But here's copper. And it goes straight into your inventory. It's very nice. But on the top level you can find copper, tin, and salt. Salt can be used for cooking. It takes a lot of stamina to do this. Oh, here's the salt. When I used to come mining, I would just mine as much as I could and then drop like all the stone. I wouldn't even mine the salt, because then I'd have to run back to my house. But now that I build a resource storage at the mine, even though it takes a lot longer and I'm usually here for a couple days, I mine everything. And there's 1 torch gone. 15 copper and 6 tin. Get these out of my way. Now I come back in. Gonna move a little bit further in. And now I will just go mining for a long time. I'll bring you guys back when I get closer to the end here. now, just to bring you guys back here, I'm not quite done in the cave there of mining. Actually, really quickly here, I did crank up my brightness, just so it's a little bit easier to see in the cave, but I don't want this to blind you. But I'm running low on pickaxes here, but they should last. If not, I can always make more. But I wanted to show you, I built a simple campfire earlier. I wanted to craft this meat. I got some from some rabbits on the way to Pastovia for my base. Just because I ran out of my dried meat that you start with in the game. And another reason I put this here is now it's dark, I can just sleep right by the campfire to the next day. And there we go. Now to go back in here and get to mining. Also, just to quickly show you guys, down in here, like that's copper, that's salt, just so you can kind of see what it looks like without the torch. That's tin, yeah. They look very similar. I usually end up finding a spot where I'm kind of being, and I drop a bunch of the stone. I do come back and pick it up after, but just so I can get all the ores out. But down here in the end, I actually think this was the spot. Right here there's a wall. Walk up to it, required mine. So once you build the mine, this opens up and you can go further in. Alright, I'm just going to finish up here and I'll bring you guys back when we have the full mine fully mined out. And I'm back. So here is the haul. We got 108 copper, 34 salt. I don't know how much stone we had before, but definitely not that much. And 62 tin. And then just to show you here, it says 2,000 kilograms. Each one only has 1,000. So like the cabbage seeds that we put into the other resource storage at the beginning of the episode, we can pull them out here. I can even show you. See, now they're in my inventory. So it's all connected, so this makes it a lot easier to get a lot of resources. First off, copper arrows, and go sell them. And then maybe start getting some copper tools. I don't think we can make bronze yet. We can make bronze weapons and a bronze pick. I think I'm just gonna skip. Oh, it's not a pickaxe. Okay, so yeah, you can't make a copper pickaxe. You can make a bronze one once you get to the smithy too. Same with the axe and stuff. I completely forgot about that. But the copper, oh, you can't make a copper axe. Copper hammer, copper axe. I think that'll probably be it. Maybe copper spear. That'll be all we're gonna look for to upgrade ourselves. Yeah, I'll bring you guys back when we're back at the base here. So we're back at the base here. I think I'm just going to smelt. It takes 2 copper ore per maybe like 20 copper bars to start off with. Doesn't take too long. I did change my hunters. They're still gathering leather and fur, just not as much. I put them to gather a lot of feathers, so then I can make all these copper arrows and make, from what I remember, a decent amount of money. In my opinion, flax is still the best amount of money that you can make in this game. And then later, animal husbandry is pretty good too. But that is definitely way later. And the reason I want to save some of that... Oh right, it uses the bars. Sorry, so many games are different in how they smelt their alloys. So I'm actually going to smelt all of these into bars. Not going to touch the tin because they can't really do much with bronze anyways. But for now I'm just going to smelt all these. And a big reason that I wanted to do this, like get the copper tool set up this episode, was because it's nice to have copper tools. They have more durability. They do like more damage to trees or to rocks, like when you get the bronze pickaxe. And you don't have to carry as many, so you're not as weighed down. But another big reason is because I need to level up my crafting technology so I can unlock the sewing hut. Because I need to have the sewing hut to be able to make the fur clothing for winter, which is a day and a half away. And look at that. I just unlocked it. So then we will probably be making the sewing hut either in this episode or off camera. And that's where a lot of our money is going to go into to get these fur clothes here. The winter shoes and stuff. It's going to take a lot of money, but we're going to need it. So in here I want to come to weapons, copper weapons. We do have 244 feathers. We're actually going to be out of sticks on this one. But we'll make 12 batches of copper arrows here. And it'll make 10 arrows per craft. And the reason I like to do arrows, I think that if you make like copper tools, like an axe, it sells for more, but it just weighs so much to carry to town back and forth. And arrows weigh so little, and they sell for a decent amount still. So there goes all of our sticks that we had. I'm actually going to come down here. Put these copper bars in here because they weigh a lot. The copper arrow is 120. They're priced at 14 per. I think I'm just going to gather a bunch more sticks around here and craft up some more before we head back to the town to sell. So now here in Pastovia, I'm going to sell these copper arrows. Now they're 7. Looks like I can sell 109 to him.
Whatever you need. Goodbye.
Sell to a different person, and all of these I want to sell. 121. Now I have $1,600. Oh, and I leveled up in diplomacy. Diplomacy is good. When you get down to here, you can sell for 10% more and upgrade that to 30%. But it takes so long to get diplomacy levels that I usually just put 3 points into this. And now with that money, I want to come down here and get a winter cap. Anything winter, really. Winter collar, winter shoes, winter coat, winter bracers, and winter trousers. That should be everything. We're left with 640. I do want to buy linen thread and linen fabric for when we do the flax. We're almost at the workshop tier 2. The smithy I want, the copper axe, definitely the copper hammer. And copper sickle, because we're going to need that for the flax coming up. And now we're already down to a much lower amount. When we get to bronze, I'm definitely gonna get the bronze arrows because they make even more money. But yeah, I'm gonna come over here and just check to see if we can hire another lumberjack, because we're gonna need a lot of firewood for winter, and I haven't really been producing that, and it's getting really close. Let's see what we have here. I have 2 men and a woman, so I can have another woman. And also, by the way, they had level 3 skills when I hired them. They do level up. I don't remember what their max is. If you know, you can let me know down in the comments. But they do level up over time. So they're collecting quite a bit more. I need one more woman. Fortunately, these are all women here. And none have 3 in extracting. You have a 3 in farming, which I definitely appreciate. So I think I'm just gonna get you. Oh, I need to level up my reputation to 400. We're at 300. Okay. And actually, I think I might focus on getting myself a spouse coming up pretty soon here. Just because that'll give us just an extra worker for now. Which will be very helpful. Plus, I also think she gives you money over time. But if we go talk to this person with this exclamation mark here. So I talked to her. She wants roasted meat and flatbread. You are a food person as well. Do you have flatbread? You do. 1 flatbread. I also needed some roasted meat. You have some raw meat that I could buy. And you have 1 roasted meat.
Good luck.
So now I can actually go complete this quest over here. Because I already had 1 roasted meat. I spent some money, didn't get any money back for the quest, but I got reputation. So I'm at 392. I need just 8 more and I can hire that other person. So I'm going to check the bounty board here. 4 buckets. 24 stone arrows. So the 24 stone arrows and the 4 buckets we can definitely do. Alright, I'm back here. Derwin, the buckets. Got some coin.
See you soon.
And the arrows. Got quite a bit of coin. We now have 600 Dynasty, so we'll definitely be able to hire that person. Got back up to $169. And I'm back at base. Just slept to the next day. And yeah, I think we made some good progress today. Got a smithy. Got some copper. Arrows sold. Another woodshed. Yeah, I think that's where I'll call it here for this episode. Got some good progress done. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.